I'm about to do your Gemini September 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Gemini love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with today's Gemini reading, because today we're going to take a pretty deep look behind the scenes of your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, romantically energetically connected to, we're going to take a look at how this person really feels about you, what they think about you, what their beliefs are about you, what their intentions are toward you in the month of September 2020, and then what their most likely actions are toward you in September 2020. And then we're going to pull some advice for you from a second deck on how you should best approach this situation, how you should play it, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how to approach it so it works out the best for you. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every Gemini on the whole planet all at the same time. So regardless of how this reading resonates with you, you still probably want to check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box right below this one. Now also, apparently YouTube turns on this merchandise shelf thing once you hit 10,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for helping me get to 18,000 as fast as I have. The channel is maybe 90 days old at this point. We're already at almost 19,000 subscribers, so thank you very much. If you want to support the channel even more, be sure to check out that merchandise rack right below this video. You can find this 1111 t-shirt and all kinds of cool stuff in there. But enough yakking about that. Let's get on with this Gemini reading for today. And how does Gemini's romantic person of interest really feel about Gemini? Oh, starting off pretty good. Let's get one more for how they really feel. Okay. Looks like we're taking an extra one. That one wanted to come out too. Good stuff. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Cups as the overall energy here. So this is either a love offer is on the table and it hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just been kind of left hanging in the air. Or this is your person feeling like making a love offer to you, but not doing it for some reason. They might be afraid you're going to reject the offer. There might be some other reason involved here, but they're feeling like making a love offer to you, Gemini. Now, for their feelings about you, they have the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. I mean, you can't get a better card than the Sun. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. I mean, this is literally the best card you can get, especially for how someone feels about you. So, I mean, this to me says that you light up their life. You are their sunshine, to quote the famous song, but you bring them a lot of joy and happiness. Now, also in their feelings for you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This means that they feel that you're a very grounded, stable, abundant, nurturing type energy, a mothering type energy. This would be someone who is good at managing the home, managing the children, managing the family life, like any aspect of the three-dimensional real world. They view you as being good at managing that. Most people's goal in life is to get to the Ten of Pentacles with, this massive stability and abundance. She's who manages the Ten of Pentacles. So this speaks a lot about how your person feels about your stability and your ability to manage the 3D world here. Knight of Swords. This is rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something, rushing forward, speaking the truth. Knights are action takers, and this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So your person wants to take rapid, decisive action toward you. They want to offer this cup of love, but something's stopping them. Right under this Four of Cups, we have the Three of Swords. So this is heartbreak and sadness from a third-party situation. This is a general reading. I don't know if this means you had a third party and you caused heartbreak and sadness to your person, and maybe that's what's stopping them. Maybe this is saying that they had the third party, caused heartbreak and sadness toward you, have since then realized that you are their stability, you are their sunshine, you make them happy, and now they're wanting to rush forward, taking decisive action toward you, offer this cup of love, but they're afraid you'll reject it because of the pain from that third party. Under that, we've got this, excuse me, Eight of Swords. This is them being stuck in their head about it. This is them grinding it on a repeating loop in their mind. This is like a self-imposed mental prison of their own thoughts. They don't know what the safe step to take is, so they're thinking about it on like a repeating loop, feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they don't know what to do. And they've manifested this themselves, I feel. I feel like your person had the third party. They caused heartbreak and sadness here. They're stuck in their head about it because they manifested it, and now they've got these fears and worries and anxieties. Yeah, and look, right here we got that Ten of Pentacles that I was just talking about. They feel like you could be the one to manage that for them. You bring them all this happiness. I think they done screwed up in the past, and they have fears, worries, and anxieties about it. This is like mental anguish. You know, this is like they can't sleep at night because they're thinking about this so much. Because they manifested this heartbreaking situation. That's why they're not offering the cup of love to you. They're afraid you're going to reject them. But the last card in their feelings for you is this Queen of Cups. They have a lot of love and a lot of emotions for you. They want to give that love and emotions to you. This is probably also how they view you. They view you as the Queen of Cups, someone who has all this love and emotions, and that you want to be this loving, nurturing energy. I mean, we've got two of the best queens you can get right here in how they feel about you. Now, what do they think about you? What does Gemini's romantic person of interest think about Gemini, please? Let's get 3 cards for what they think about Gemini. Okay. Let's see what we have. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is detachment. This is emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away. This person is walking away from 8 full cups, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. And they're doing that because they're not happy. They're not emotionally fulfilled. They don't have everything they want here. So they're going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. So this is what they're thinking of you, that you've walked away from them. For what they think about you, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the King of Cups. So this 9 of Pentacles is the singles card. This is with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I can take care of myself. I don't need anybody for anything. I'm completely self-sufficient. So that's what they think about you. You've walked away from them, and you don't need squat from nobody. So also in their thoughts about you, we have this 5 of Swords. This is a painful situation. 5s are conflict. So this is like conflict with words. This could be physical conflict, like conflict with actions. This could be bickering, arguing, fighting, using your words as weapons to cut each other. This could represent you walking away from a painful situation that they caused. A lot of times this 5 of Swords is asking you to take a look at your actions, take a look at your behavior and the way you're doing things. This is like a winning at all cost type mentality. I'm going to get what I want, and I don't care what happens to anybody else. And it's asking your person to take a look at their behavior, and is the way that they've behaved actually worth it? What they're getting, is it worth it? And I think this is you've walked away from them. They hurt you. They view you as being single because they hurt you. You don't need them, and they know it. And we've got this King of Cups in their thoughts about you. This is someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you, but they may not outwardly express that. The King of Cups doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. He may not even publicly announce he has emotions. He has them. He just doesn't let them cloud his judgment. He doesn't wear them openly and make it like public knowledge. So I think your person is afraid of being hurt. What are their beliefs about Gemini, please? Let's get 2 more for this person's beliefs about Gemini. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. Again, this is feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. Self-imposed mental prison of their own thoughts. They're grinding on this over and over again on a repeating loop. They don't know what to do. in their beliefs, they have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're grinding on this. They don't know what to do. They want to fight for this connection. This Seven of Wands is defending their position. This could be a card of accusations, and like maybe you've accused them of something, and this is them defending themselves against. Maybe this is them saying that they believe you're going to accuse them of more things, even if they haven't done anything because of what they did in the past. They're stuck in their head about offering this cup of love to you. That's exactly it. Because this Queen, excuse me, Queen of Swords, they're afraid you're going to use this sword to cut them off. This is she who knows the truth. She'll invite you to speak your truth, but the truth you tell her better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to cut you with that sword. So this is about speaking the truth, and it's about cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. So that's exactly what they're afraid of. They want to offer this cup of love, and they're stuck in their head about it because they're afraid you're going to cut them off. This is either them believing they're going to have to defend themselves against your accusations, or this is them believing that they need to fight for what it is that they actually want. Fight for this connection with you. Now we're making progress here because we're going from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands, and this is about rapid back and forth passionate communication. So if your person isn't communicating with you, they're probably going to be soon. This is in their beliefs. I mean, the beliefs are like not just ideas, but like you believe the sun is going to come up in the morning. You believe that if your heart stops beating, you're going to die. These are like deep internal beliefs. So your person has communicating with you in their beliefs. This can also represent rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something. So they believe that they have to defend themselves against you, but they also believe they need to fight for what it is that they want. And this is them like making progress on that, taking action on that, communicating about that. This Seven of Swords in their beliefs, this can represent sneaky behavior like lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something, being manipulative, deceptive, sneaking around behind somebody's back, trying to get away with something. This can also represent like self-preservation, like the guy stealing these swords because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords, so he's stealing them. This can also represent leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 of these 7 swords, and he's got to leave 2 behind. So maybe your person believes you're going to leave them behind if they don't fight for this and take action on it now. This can sometimes represent strategy too. They might think you're playing some sort of strategy here with them. Maybe this also saying deep in their beliefs they're going to continue doing these sneaky behaviors, and they're going to have to continue being sneaky, trying not to get caught. This is a general reading, so it's really hard to say. But that's their feelings, their thoughts, and their beliefs. What are this person's intentions toward Gemini in September 2020, please? What are their intentions toward Gemini in September? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great, to build something stable. So they're intending to build something with you. They're intending to try and get the teamwork back so that something can be built with you, something stable. They have a lot of stability in their feelings and their thoughts about you. They view you as someone who's very stable, brings them a lot of happiness. They're intending to build something with you. This Eight of Cups, this is detachment, either emotional detachment, physical detachment, walking away, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. I think what this means is your person is you've walked away at some point in the past, and they're intending to get you back, to get you to come back to them. This Four of Pentacles is holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let something go. They have no intentions of letting you go. They intend to hold on tightly to you, not let you go. This Page of Pentacles, this is like, pages are messengers, so this is news and messages of something tangible, something practical, something like 3D material world. This can be like some sort of gift. This can be like some token or gesture, like offering to take you out for a cup of coffee, doing something like that. This can represent a gift like an engagement ring, which I don't really have any reason to say that. this can be any sort of gift that has financial value. This can also represent planning for the future. I don't know if they're going to, offer you some token gesture of like taking you out to get something to drink, get coffee or whatever, so they can talk to you about building something again. Right under that we have this Ten of Swords. This is a painful ending that took place. They might want to talk about that and coming back to them, but they don't want to let you go, that's for sure. Right under this Ten of Swords we have the Two of Swords. This is some decision that needs made, only it's not being made. Either because there's not enough facts to make the decision, not enough information to make it, or because there's something that you guys don't see yet, something that you do see, but you don't want it to be, so you don't really want to look at that. You got the Moon card here though, and I can't. This is fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark, like some sort of secret, something that they don't know about, something you don't know about. This could just be fears and worries about, some decision being made, and whether it's going to be an ending or, coming back together, building something together. I think your person's waiting though. This Three of Wands is like an energy of positive expectancy. Like they've already chosen what path they want to go down. They're already out like taking steps on that path, and they're expecting something good to come to them. And this is them waiting on that to come in, waiting on that to kind of pan out. Yeah, I feel like they're going to offer you some sort of gift. Maybe just like, I guess that's something small like a cup of coffee. I don't know. I think they want to talk to you though. Now, those are their intentions. People's intentions, what they intend to do, what they actually do are oftentimes different things. So what are this person's most likely actions toward Gemini in September 2020, please? What are this person's most likely actions toward Gemini? Okay. Let's see what we have. Bottom of the deck, we got that Four of Cups again. This love offer that's not being made because they're afraid that you're going to reject it. So, yeah, they're still worried about that. In their most likely actions, we've got the Nine of Swords, the World, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Now, this just made me notice something. King of Pentacles, already have the Queen of Pentacles out here. So now we have counterparts. These are two cards that are supposed to be together, two people that are supposed to be together. At the very least, this could be seen as a power couple here. And I also have the King and Queen of Cups here. So again, power couple, counterparts, supposed to be together. Now, I'm not saying that you are necessarily supposed to be with this person, but I'm reading your person's energy, and in their energy, we've got these counterparts here. So they view it that way. I have the Sun here. The Four of Pentacles, they don't want to let you go. They have a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to offer this cup of love to you. They're just scared to do it. I think they're afraid that this is going to be an ending, that you're going to walk away. You're going to go all Queen of Swords on them and cut them off. But in their most likely actions, we also have the World. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So to me, this is the ending of the cycle of them being all stuck in their head and worried about it, grinding on it, thinking about it constantly, kind of being stuck because they don't know what to do. They're afraid to make any movement. I think this is them ending that cycle and starting a new cycle where they're going to try and be the King of Pentacles, where they're going to try and provide you this stability, this generosity, this being grounded and abundant, and like actually take care of things the way that they're supposed to. This Four of Wands, fours are about stability. And think of a table, it's got four legs to be stable. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. This is what they're most likely to do, is step into this, step out of this energy of being all mentally grinding on it constantly, being afraid to offer this cup of love, and step into this energy of stability and the connection being stable and everything being like it should be. Yeah, I think something's going on with them, thinking about this, offering you the cup of love. They're going to get some sort of clarity that they need here. This is the sort of truth, the sort of clarity. and clarity that lets them get out of this mental prison they've created themselves. See, we're backing up here. We're going from this super negative energy of the 9 back to, it's still a negative energy, don't get me wrong, but it's toned down a little bit here. It's them putting the work in on it. Yeah, deep down what they're really afraid of is this Queen of Swords. But right under this Queen of Swords getting cut off, we've got the King of Swords. So again, counterpart matches. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Cups, now King and Queen of Swords. Well, that's what they're most likely to do. Let's get some advice for Gemini, please. Find out how you should approach this situation, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, kind of how to play this so it all works out in your best interest. So let's get you some advice from the universe here. What is the advice for Gemini regarding how to deal with this person of theirs in September 2020? Advice for Gemini for September 2020 about this romantic person of interest. What is the advice for Gemini? Alright, there's one. What's the advice for Gemini, please? I feel like there's more in here. Hang on one second. Let me put these in the right order. Yep. I told you there was more in there. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords again. We already saw that. This is that painful situation that apparently your person caused in the past. This is probably why they're in this 4 of Cups, afraid to offer you their cup of love. This is about that painful situation that they caused here. For your advice, Gemini, we have the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil. So this 2 of Cups, this is an emotional connection between 2 people. This is a love connection between 2 people, but it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. The very next card for your advice is the 2 of Swords, and this is a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because you don't have all the information you need to make the decision, there's something you don't know about, something you can't see, or there's something you do know about, you can see, you just don't want to look at it, and that's preventing you from making the decision. So there's some sort of decision you need to make. I got 2 cards in a row. Some sort of decision you need to make about this connection. We have the 9 of Wands. This is about being walled off and defensive. This is a card of healing, though. This is the wounded warrior. He's been hurt, so he's built a wall around himself as a way to protect himself, so he doesn't get hurt anymore, so he can heal, so he can get his energy right and move on to that final step in his journey. So you're walled off and defensive right now. You have a decision you need to make about this situation, about the pain of that situation. We've got the 5 of Pentacles here, 5 of Swords on the bottom. Again, 5s are about conflict. This one's about abandonment. This is about being left out in the cold. This is about feeling like you're not good enough. So I think you're walled off and defensive and still healing about being left out in the cold. Whatever they had this third party thing going on, whatever it is they did with this painful situation in the past, it's hurt you. And you're still trying to heal from that. You felt abandoned. You felt left out in the cold. In certain extents, it probably made you feel like you weren't good enough, that there had to be something wrong with you for this to happen. And now there's this devil energy here. This is a heavy energy. This is like something toxic. This is addictions. This is obsession. This is feeling trapped by something. Something toxic that's really heavy, that you almost feel like you can't escape. I don't know if this represents your person. I don't know if this represents that you still have some, even though there was this being left out in the cold, there was this painful situation, apparently some third party scenario, maybe some trying to get away with something, some sneaking around going on. There was a walking away. There still seems to be like some sort of pull toward you here, trying to, like, something that maybe you want to stay here for some reason. So you've got a decision that you need to make about that. I do see right under this Five of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. This is reconciliation energy. This is being reunited and celebrating. Right under that, we have the Six of Swords. This is moving forward into calmer waters. It's leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind and moving forward into calmer waters toward what you really want. But these swords in the front of the boat here represent moving forward toward calmer waters, but doing so still carrying some burdens from the past with you. You're trying to leave the past behind, but you can't help but carry some of it with you. That could be what this Devil energy is about here. Under that, though, we have the Moon. Again, second time we've seen the Moon now. This fears, worries, anxieties, maybe on your end as well as their end. This can also represent secrets, like something being hidden in the dark, something you don't know about, something they don't know about. I don't know. This is something that isn't seen yet. Now, if you still have questions about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your situation. And I'll see you in the next video.